Do you want to add more creativity to your life, but you're not sure where the answer lies? It may be written in the stars. What do I mean? Stick around and find out. Hi, I'm Hope Weinstein. I'm the author of the book, The Creative Toolbox, a practical guide to discovering and using your creativity. And I love helping people as they navigate their creative journeys. When some people need answers in an aspect of their life, such as how to best use their creativity, they may turn to a tool such as astrology for insight. This is the first video in a series that I am doing on looking at aspects of astrology to help identify how you can best use your creative abilities to your fullest potential. Astrology is but one tool that can help you to best utilize your creative energy. Astrology is quite complex. To get the best advice on how to use astrology to help you with your life, contact a professional astrologer for a reading. Today, I will be talking about your sun sign, which is the sign in the zodiac in which the sun was positioned on the day you were born. So, what does your sun sign represent? It represents your core identity, your personality, and it, along with other aspects of your astrological chart, influences your creativity and how you use it. Your sun sign contributes to your sense of style, your focus, and your preferences, including what tools, materials, and techniques you like to use, which are all pertinent to how you use your creative energy. While many people know their sun sign, there may be some people watching this video who don't. If you don't, there's a free tool that you can access to find it. You can create a free birth chart or natal chart by going to cafeastrology.com. I will link this site in the description below. On the site menu, on the right side of the page, click on Free Reports and Calculations. Under the heading Cafe Astrology's featured free reports, click on Free Astrology Reports. Click Create a New Chart and put your information in. You will quickly see your natal or birth chart. If you need a moment to get your birth chart, pause the video here, head over to cafeastrology.com and come back to the video when you have your chart. Now that you have your sun sign, I'm going to go over some information about all 12 of them, specifically how each sun sign influences one's creativity. This topic will be broken into 2 videos. The first 6 zodiac signs will be discussed in this video, and the final 6 will be the topic of my next video. Let's start with the first sign in the zodiac, Aries. People with a sun sign in Aries like to create through physicality. They often work with their hands, and they work hard. Aries might express their creativity through playing an instrument, movement like dance, and building things with sturdy materials like wood or metal. Aries are very individualistic and therefore like to create from their own vision. They may enjoy taking something like an original work of art and making a new form out of it. They have a lot of energy and will have no problem persevering despite any obstacles they face. They usually have good fortune. They are very individualistic, sometimes to the point of being selfish, and highly competitive. And Aries strives for creative success and doesn't mind competing to be the best and most noticed. Famous creatives born with their sun in Aries include musician Lady Gaga, actor Robert Downey Jr., artist Vincent van Gogh, and poet Maya Angelou. Aries creativity advice: keep working on your own ideas and let your unique vision keep shining through. The next sun sign is Taurus. A Taurus sun will always choose quality over quantity, so they will take their time with a creative project to make it as great as they can before starting a new one. Because Taurus loves beauty and sensual experiences, They might like to create through sculpture due to the enjoyment they get from shaping and molding the clay. Taurus is the first earth sign of the zodiac, so working with clay helps them to reconnect with the earth. Because cooking and baking are other sensual experiences, Taurus may enjoy these creative activities as well. They like to create in a quiet environment. Taurus has a love of classic art, so they tend to prefer realistic art forms such as still lifes. They have a perfectionistic streak, which can be found in their creative work. They like to experiment with different materials until they have found what medium they like to work with best. Famous creatives born with their sun in Taurus include social media influencer Mr. Beast, musician Billy Joel, playwright William Shakespeare, and comedian George Carlin. Taurus creativity advice: gather whatever tools you need to make you feel comfortable doing your creative work, but don't go overboard in spending every cent to feed your creative genius. The next sun sign is Gemini. Gemini suns have the gift of words and are great communicators, so writing is a wonderful creative endeavor for Geminis, whether writing a book, journaling, or writing poetry. Along with Gemini's communication skills, they are great problem solvers, which includes creative problems. Gemini is the sign of the twins, and they do enjoy living a few lives simultaneously. Therefore, it is not surprising that Geminis have no problem juggling a day job that pays the bills with time to spare working on their creative interests. The good news is that because they can easily fit it all in while earning money, they will never have the experience of being a starving artist. When both sides of their personality are balanced, Geminis are very productive. When they don't balance these energies, they tend to be quite scattered. Because Geminis are master communicators, they are not only productive in what they create, they are also masters at selling it. Famous creatives born with their suns in Gemini include President Donald Trump, musician Prince, actor Chris Pratt, and musician and clothing designer Kanye West. Gemini creative advice: allow your conversations with those around you to serve as inspiration for your creative pursuits. The next sun sign is Cancer. Cancer suns are soft-spoken, but don't think this stops them from being creative. They like to go within, and therefore may spend time journaling or writing songs. As a water sign, they may return to their roots by painting with watercolors. Their sun in a water sign also enables them to use their emotions as creative fuel, and because they are changeable, they may experiment with different creative mediums. Cancers are also highly intuitive, so this is another gift that aids them in their creative work. Cancer is the sign of the crab, so you may not see them creating in open public spaces. Instead, they will retreat to their studio. While they are a nurturing sun sign, they are surprisingly determined, which enables them to be successful both creatively and financially. Famous creatives born with a sun in Cancer include Princess Diana, actor Tom Cruise, inventor Nikola Tesla, and writer Ernest Hemingway. Cancer creative advice: nurture your relationships with the people and places that feel like home to you. They will be your sources of support as you create. Next up is Leo. Leo suns absolutely love to be in the spotlight, so anything involving performance is right up Leo's alley, whether it is acting on stage, musical performance, or stand-up comedy. They feed off an audience, so don't be surprised if they suddenly go off script and take their performance to some other place. If they enjoy painting or drawing, they love to use bold images and colors. The more they can express themselves in front of others, the happier they are. Praise and encouragement are what helps Leos persevere. While they love attention, they are team players and will complete what they agreed to do. Famous creatives born with a sun in Leo include psychiatrist Carl Jung, First Lady and editor Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, podcaster Joe Rogan, and quarterback Tom Brady. Leo advice: allow your inner child to be part of your creative process. It will add fun and lightness to what you create and will be a source of joy to those who witness what you do. The next sign in the zodiac, and the final one for this video, is Virgo. Virgo suns are very practical, detail-oriented, and organized. Therefore, their creative interests reflect this. What they create may include a lot of detail. What they choose to create may be functional and practical, such as designing homes or designing websites. Unlike Leos, Virgos may not enjoy praise and are hesitant to take credit for what they have created. They would rather work quietly behind the scenes than take center stage. If a Virgo enjoys writing, they may prefer to work as a ghostwriter. They tend to be more comfortable working as part of a team than working solo. They are great as mediators when there is conflict within their team. Famous creatives born with a Virgo sun include comedian Dave Chappelle, writer Agatha Christie, actor Keanu Reeves, and basketball star Kobe Bryant. Virgo advice: add the little personal details to your creative work and keep building on the practical structures you have put in place. No one does self-improvement better than you. Well, that's it for the first half of the sun signs in the zodiac. Stay tuned to the end of the week when we look at the final 6 sun signs for creativity. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you found this information helpful. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more creative tools. See you soon.